Buen dia, it's Genrine Mania. It's been like a week and a half since my last video. Anyway, I'd started editing another video, but I realized I wanted to save that video idea for a later date, so for today's video we'll be doing more unpopular opinions girl groups edition. I hope nothing I say offends anyone, but again, K-pop isn't that deep. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I like IVE, but I feel like they are missing something. When I first debuted, I really thought I was going to fall in love with them. Partially because I love Wonyoung, but I was also wanting to really enjoy a fourth-gen girl group. I don't think I'll end up really becoming a stan. I think with IVE I'm in my casual listener era. I just don't find myself drawn to them. I don't really enjoy their behind-the-scenes stuff either. I don't want to come off as mean, but I just don't feel that spark for them. I'll be a casual listener though, and Liz deserves better. Getting into controversy does not change a member's position. I've noticed specifically with girl group stans that if a certain member gets into a scandal, suddenly they aren't one of the best dancers in the group, or suddenly they aren't the visual. Like, be fucking for real. If someone is the visual, that doesn't change because of a scandal or controversy. Fans think they get to switch the positions at random, like, please stop. Even if it is a negative controversy, that doesn't automatically mean their positions are disposable. Not sure if ITZY are really fourth-gen leaders anymore. It's no secret that ITZY have been losing steam, and sneakers didn't help. There are other fourth-gen girl groups charting better than ITZY right now, selling more, making better music, and I could go on. It's weird and kind of sad to say, because ITZY basically coined the term in a way. With many other monster rookies debuting this year, I think easily any other groups will surpass them. ITZY still seem unsure of an identity. ITZY have been a group I've watched since debut, so it's kinda unfortunate. Live vocals do matter to an extent. This is general, but again, I mostly only stan girl groups, so a lot of the time when someone's fave gets dragged for not singing well when they sing live, they'll say something like they're a dancer, not a singer. They are in a group who make music and perform, though. They should at least be able to hold a tune, especially if they've been in the industry for years. I don't think idols should be ripped apart for not singing well live. I do think it's only fair that fans expect idols to at least be able to sing live to an extent. You shouldn't have to do mental gymnastics to explain why your favorite doesn't sound at least okay live. Blackpink are not a good group. I love the girls, but as a group they've failed for me. A 6-year-old group with barely a discography is just not okay. Every comeback now is like every 2 years, and the Blackpink members are basically models that occasionally perform as a group. I don't get as excited for a release from them anymore, because I know I more than likely have to wait another 2 years for another. They aren't where they should be as a group after 6 years. Also, it's crazy how Jennie got a solo almost 4 years ago and still hasn't had a comeback. Like, what is YG good for? Visuals matter, especially for girl groups. It's sad, but it's the truth. K-pop idols who do not meet the beauty standards are very clearly treated differently. I don't even have to mention a specific idol, because you can probably already think of one off the top of your head. The visual members are oftentimes more pushed so that they can draw more fans in because of how toxic beauty standards are in Korea. We're at the point in K-pop where visuals just do matter. Female idols especially get extreme amounts of hate for not having quote-unquote an ideal visual. I think it's time people stop saying visuals don't matter. Vivis is flopping. None of the G-Friend girls are really having big success after G-Friend, but Vivis has had the most, but even then they are not serving. The songs are very mediocre. They didn't really slay on Queendom either. I stopped listening to G-Friend years before they disbanded, but they had some great songs. I think Vivis need to change their sound because I don't think it's working in their favor. Stan Umji though. So anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope nothing I said genuinely made anyone upset, because it's really not that deep. Like and subscribe, and please leave your own opinions in the comments. I apologize for the way things are being pronounced. IDKY Miss Girl is pronouncing live like this. And remember, leaving a negative comment won't change how I feel.